I do not know much about this model, so I figured we'd learn together. I have some notes from the website, the fancy website at Nike, to understand what this model is. So DMSX, I think it actually stands for DIM6 though. Those are supposed to be fancy eyes. And we have the off-white branding right there. It's actually not off-white. Then we also have the N110. All right, so this is a look at the shoe. Ooh, look at this. Very future forward thinking. We have a DIM6 sticker here for other people to discover what DIM6 may or may not be. Sounds like Chinese food, but this is a shoe though, dudes. And this is why I was interested in what this offered, because it looks so super crazy. I actually really liked the look of the shoe. It's sort of something similar to what we've seen on a lot of the recent models with the little widow's peak on the back of the shoe here that sticks out. Then it has this really crazy blue see-through thing on the side right here. And then speaking of crazy see-through things, look at that. This thing, put them on the glass. That's what it looks like. Oh, yikes. Anyway, you can see the layered tongue as it comes through the middle. So that's kind of interesting. Look to that. It's exposed down here, so you can actually see the exposed mesh through this material. And then this is kind of like a knit material that weaves into like a plasticky material. And then the middle of the tongue is like a rubberized type material that comes across the laces. And then it has that DIM6 logo on the tongue. Very, very bizarre and interesting looking. The back tab of the shoe reminds me of the EXP14, how that kind of came up. If you can see the midsole too, it has a dual density foam. This is like a lime color here, really light lime, key lime color, and then white. And I honestly don't know what the materials are. This doesn't feel like, it's like squeakier than Zoom X, and then this, I'm not sure if it's React either. I don't know the proprietary nature of either of these foams. If I had to guess, this feels like the inside of Lunarlon. If you didn't know, Lunarlon was always encased foam, which I never knew for the first like 5 years it was out. But Lunarlon's encased foam, so this is like the Lunarlon type material potentially, and this is like the carrier foam. But in this case, it's actually split and layered like on the Pegasus Turbo 2. The tongue is actually fully attached, as you can see right here, but it's a little bit loose. So that's kind of nice, and it looks really breathable in this weird mesh sort of material. So let's learn a little bit about the product, because I don't really know much about it. So it says the Nike N110 DIM6 or DMSX is full of surprises inspired by the chopping, cutting, and rebuilding of custom cars and bikes. This shoe uses transparent material and innovative layers to create a deconstructed look. The DIM6 Guerrilla branding calls back to the maverick hustle of Nike's origins and fearless ambition, featuring unapologetic, bold designs that pull from counterculture movements. Cushion support is a molded plastic shank, gives you an extra support while emphasizing dramatic appeal. All right, so just when I thought everything was going well with this shoe right here, I actually went down and tried them on after I recorded the video. Now I need to give you an update before I can even say that this shoe is dope, because I love the look of the shoe and I love everything that it offers, except for one major part. I really can't get away with this video without mentioning this, because if anybody out there actually watches this video then decides to go buy the shoes, they're going to notice this immediately as soon as they put them on. Maybe it's because I'm a little heavier set. There's a lot of people that are less than that. Maybe you won't notice it, but I'm guaranteeing you probably will. And that is this major flaw of the shoe, this huge blue thing right here, which looks kind of cool from an aesthetic point of view. From a functional point of view though, it is absolutely terrible, because it actually cuts into the bottom of the shoe right here. So this is a soft foam material. This is a softer foam material. Dual density, as they mentioned, but as soon as you compress down on the back part right here, it compresses down and you can feel this plate on the ground. So because of that design, like as soon as you put this on, you feel, if you lean to this side, you can definitely pinch this and you hit this right on the concrete or on the pavement when you're walking. So it's like, it looks cool, but functionally it just absolutely does not work. And because of that, there's no other question for me other than I have to return the shoe. I can't wear this shoe like even casually, but more importantly, like I wear this one full day and this whole part is just destroyed. It feels really uncomfortable on your feet if you actually do a heel-toe transition walk, and you can feel this section right here on your foot. So because of that, this went from being like something that I would have given an 8 from overall aesthetics and looks to the shoe, and the fact that it's a new model and uses a bunch of cool different things, to it has to go down to like a 5, because it's really not comfortable to wear. Regardless of the crazy cushioning, it's a huge stack of cushioning and it's very comfortable feeling on feet. until you step too much and you hit this part right here. If you walk on carpet, like I tried my first test, totally fine. When I went out to concrete though, like this part for sure was really, really noticeable. So that is something that I have to warn you guys with before I end the video. And it's kind of unfortunate because it's such a cool looking model, but it's definitely one that I don't find functional. And because of that, that's a pretty big design flaw. It's like they had a cool concept shoe that they wanted to release, but then didn't ever test the functionality of the shoe, which is super obvious if you actually try on the shoe. So wanted to give you guys that update before I finish the video. But yeah, super unfortunate. Definitely got to return these ones though. Leave some comments and let me know if you guys have had the same problem, if you have the shoe. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys would like to subscribe for more videos, feel free to do so. Have a good rest of the day and more videos very soon. Peace, guys.